studio and making me a song. They ain't gonna be ready. Hey, what up, KC? It's Raw KC Podcast, where we are real ass women having real ass conversations.
Period.
And I have a special guest, and she's so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
And she's a boss. Her name is Jessica. She owns the Lotus Room, KC, and she's here to talk to me. Okay.
Oh, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thanks for coming.
Yes.
So we're gonna start off. Usually we start off by saying if we're single, mingling, married, or what we doing. What are you doing,
Girl, me and my husband go together real bad.
Real bad. Y'all got a business together.
Yes, we go together real bad.
Okay. So y'all see each other a lot.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna get into
Live
that.
and work and
Her and her husband go together real bad. My status, you guys, I am me. Period. And I'm still here. So that's what it is. So I don't have to say the exact words because it's my show. So my new thing, you guys, is me. When people ask me if I'm single or whatever, I'm me. I'm figuring it out. I'm acting out. It's crazy.
Right.
It's the summer. And my daughter just graduated. Oh. She's headed to college. And my son is with his dad for the summer.
What?
I don't know how to act.
Age kid.
Yeah, she just turned 18.
You look
on the
good.
3rd, July 3rd. Thank you.
Wow.
July 3rd. I mean, I had her right after high school. But, she grew up with me.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of her.
Yes.
So,
congratulations to her for heading off to college soon.
Thanks. I'm sad.
You did a good job.
Thanks.
Congrats to you.
Thank you.
Period.
The goal was for her to be better than her mom, and she's excelling so far. So that is awesome. So what I want to start off with is for you to tell us about your baby, the Lotus Room.
Yeah.
Like, how did it start?
Oh man. So just to give you a little backstory. So I started with another stretch franchise. I was the general manager and lead for education for the other stretch therapists that worked at that particular location. An opportunity came. I left that stretch franchise to actually go into business for a gym.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was a whole...
And the body is bodying, y'all. I ain't even gonna put her. She got a husband, so... When I upload promo pics, you just better get your look when you can. She's taken real bad.
But yeah, I left that franchise to, work at the gym and whatnot. And, sometimes things don't work out as we plan or whatnot. And it wasn't, I'll say this, me and my husband, it wasn't on our end that it didn't work out. I'll just put it that way.
Okay, so tell me this. Let's go back. Mm-hmm. How long have you known your husband?
Oh, man. So just to give you a timeline, I met him in June of 22. We officially maybe started talking November 22.
Okay.
December 22, I was in Kansas City. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay, wait.
Girl.
Okay, so wait, you guys. Okay, so you're from Charlotte.
I'm from Charlotte.
So how did you find this man?
Girl.
Well, or how did the man find you is the question. Tell me that.
So I previously used to work for a dance fitness company. I worked for the corporate office, and I was in Kansas City for the weekend for a masterclass.
Traveling.
And met him at the gym, honey. Randomly met him at the gym that I was having the masterclass at.
Okay. And then
I met him. Well, let him tell it. And I love to hear him tell the story.
Wait, I think I heard some of the story, but I don't want to tell the story because I be asking questions. I talk a lot when I get my stretches.
Yes.
So, he did kind of tell me, like, I think he was playing hard to get or something at first. And then you finally gave me and he came down here.
Yeah. So baby, I was 35 when I met my husband, and I was very much just done with dating, I was done.
Okay.
I never in a million years thought I would be married or, you know, be in a partnership with anybody. I never really, I got to a point where sadly, I didn't even want those things anymore. And I think a lot of women can like identify with that. You know what I'm saying? I had given up. I was done. I was single for a couple years and, you know, he was, you know, in my inbox and stuff after I left Kansas City, after I got back to Charlotte and everything. And I'm like, this dude.
Like, what is he want?
Right. It took me from that June to November to even really talk to him. Yeah, that's how closed off I was. And then one day...
Well, he must have been talking good because he got you from Charlotte to Killer City.
Yeah, 15 hours by car. I packed all my stuff down, threw my bed out, went through my closet. Only the essentials came. Anything that couldn't fit in my Mazda 3 did not come to Kansas City with me.
So, do you... Okay, because I'm going through, without saying what I'm going through, for advice. Mm-hmm. How were you nervous to just leave and just take a chance, right?
Yeah.
It's a fear.
Yes.
But it's something I'm facing. Like, how did you feel?
Yes, I will say it's the craziest, scariest thing I've ever done in my life. I will say that. And if somebody came to me, a younger sister or somebody was like, you know, I'm thinking about doing that, I would have been like, girl, do not do that. You know what I'm saying? But in my heart, first of all, I was ready for a change. It just kind of felt right. The energy kind of felt right. And two, I've survived so many things up until this point where I know that I'll be okay no matter what. Like, I can fall a million times and get up. So I was like, so hey, the worst case scenario is I get out to Kansas City and this relationship don't work out, or, you know, I fall on my face. But I gave myself, you know, I'm like, failure's not an option, whether this works out or not.
Right.
So I secured employment before I even left Charlotte.
Right. Period. Secure the bag no matter what, because you never know, baby.
Yes. When that franchise I previously mentioned, I had already done my training. I was ready to hit the ground running when I got to Kansas City. So I took a leap, but I also positioned myself. Right. You get what I'm saying? Like, hey, turned out this dude crazy. I didn't know him. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You could have got down there and didn't even know. He could have like sold you a dream.
I had only started talking to him that November.
And when did you move?
I moved in December, 4 weeks later.
See, you giving me hope. But my situation is like, this is like our third time trying. And this is like, I feel like he is the love of my life.
Hey,
but it's like
is right.
The just stuff always happen every time that we have got together in years, you know. But I have never been married. He has been married and divorced. He's been married. Right. He was married for 10 years and different stuff like that. So,
and see, I know it's different when you have things like that, you know, kids and somebody previously married,
single parent. You know, it's a lot.
And that's the thing, you got to think about that when you're making decisions. Your kids, because they are the most important thing.
And now, of course, my daughter's off to college, so I just had my son. Yeah, and he's with his dad, but that's just another thing. You know,
still,
it's like
you still got to consider him in your decision.
And I just
But don't hold yourself back.
He's leaving me, but you just gave me hope. Maybe it was spirit.
It can work out.
Follow that man.
Right. It can work out. And hey, you about yourself. If it don't work the way you want, if it ain't what you want, pivot. Yeah. Some people feel like they stuck. You ain't stuck nowhere.
You're right. Okay, so how did y'all come to the conversation of, all right, we, after going through all this trials and tribulations, life, what we all go through, we about to create our own lane.
Right. So going back to the gym situation that didn't work out, she randomly, the lady that we were going into a partnership with, randomly called us in on a Sunday. Like, I need to talk to y'all. Come on, whatever. She tell us, boom, boom, boom. She changing directions. That happened on a Sunday. Baby, by Tuesday of that same week, what's that, 48 hours? I had a new lease signed. At another building. And see, I'm not religious, but I am spiritual. I love God. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he is always with me. And I feel like he makes a way.
Every time
we went to the Chamber of Commerce in Waldo, and they gave us some names like, hey, check this place. I know the owners of this building, whatever. And we ended up checking out the building on 63rd Street in Brookside, and the guy got us in that Tuesday.
Yes, okay.
And signed the lease, and the Lotus Room was
and
born.
y'all was there. And guess what? Now we are at the same location, a different suite.
Yeah. So
we expanded.
in 10 months.
Yes, because when I first went there, we were somewhere else.
The tiny little office room.
Yeah, and now we're next, like, obviously y'all are growing, right? Because y'all had one room. Yeah. And it's two of
now
y'all.
It's a nice waiting area and 2 rooms now.
Okay, so for people that we're just talking about stretch therapy, like people know, right?
Right.
What stretch therapy is. I know now because I go and it's so relaxing. I feel like everybody after 30 really needs to do it. Baby. Like we be thinking baby, go do it. And they take the HSA, all FSA, all that stuff. Use your
Medicare,
benefits for work, all that. But all of it, cash, credit, with debit.
Period.
All of it, okay? All official. Check it out. The website.
Yes. The lotusroomkc.com.
Yes.
The first session's free, 30 minutes.
Yes. So tell us about what is stretch therapy.
Yeah. So, we go through life, especially like you said, 30 and over, and really it's for everybody under 30 as well. But, you got different stresses and maybe injuries, post-surgery, and you just need to get your body moving. And so essentially the experience consists of you just relaxing and laying there. And we, as the stretch therapists, do the majority of the work where we're stretching out your muscles and moving you in ways that you probably don't move on the day-to-day or haven't moved that way in years. And you realize it like,
oh my God, man. I'm going to tell you, like,
and that relieves a lot of pain and stress and tension in the body. And so that's what we do.
And it does.
Yeah.
It really does. And I think it's a good way to start the day or end the day.
Yes,
For
absolutely.
me, I don't think I had a midday session yet, but it's always like after work or after I get back from vacation.
And how do you feel after your sessions?
I feel great.
Yeah.
I feel so great and rejuvenated. Like, I'm trying to always try something new before my birthday. So that's how I end up trying stretch therapy. Like the year before that, I did Pilates.
Were you nervous? Were you like, when you tried?
Yeah, because I was just like not knowing what to expect, right? And then I found out about it because your husband follows me on Facebook. So I seen it. I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, first of all, I did my research. So I'm like, okay, there is a couple, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm trying to figure out the right stuff to wear. I don't want to go in this stretch therapy while this woman husband is stretching me out. So I'm trying to figure out what's the appropriate thing. I'm Googling to see, what do you wear? Can you tell us I wore something because today, you guys, I wore something like that you could wear.
That's perfect.
To stretch therapy.
That's perfect.
This was my thing for today.
Yeah, and baby, let me say.
She came in here stud on me. She got these heels and top and she is popping in here.
I was like, I'm going on a podcast. I don't know. I should look presentable. Listen, first of all, like my background, I started in dance and I've been in the gym and stuff like stuff don't bother me, baby. You wear what you want. Now, here's the thing. Your legs gonna be open and stuff like that.
Yeah, no dresses, girls.
Yeah, just make sure you covered. Make sure your good parts is covered, but wear something you can move in. Whether it's shorts, leggings.
So kind of like anything like we're going to
sports bra.
Yeah, like we're working out.
I'm it's not that type of environment where I would be, offended by that or you know what I'm saying.
Well, I was just telling you where my head goes.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, what should I
rightfully
wear?
so.
What should,
rightfully so.
And I try to make sure, like, hey,
you want to be respectful.
Yeah,
right. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
So, like I said, she ain't stretched me. She stretched the man.
Yeah.
I don't know if we was on camera or not when I said that. But
yeah.
So, we both got both sides of the fence because I knew he didn't want no man stretching him. So, I booked her.
And then there's that too.
Yeah, I booked her because I'm like, I know he's not going for that. He'll be like, first of all, what is stretch therapy?
And a lot of men feel that way.
A man like, what, girl? What?
Yeah. I mean, it's very like you're in each other's. We're in your space.
Yeah.
We're in your space, and in a very professional way. I mean, you can tell.
Very professional. I have a video that I uploaded on my page, all my platforms that y'all can see that I take the Lotus Room in. That you can see, how it goes. They have their own platforms, the Lotus Room KC, that you can see the videos. Are very professional. I know it probably sound crazy. We just have a conversation.
But we always want to make you feel comfortable because it's very vulnerable too. Mm-hmm. To lay there and have somebody just control your body. You can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it's a vibe. It's like relaxing, kind of like you going to get a massage. Like when you walk in, it is a good feel. I'm a vibe person. Yeah. So like the lotuses around and different stuff, like it's a vibe.
And that's what I want. That was my vision.
It's really it make it even more a vibe. So congrats.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's nice. Yeah. So make sure y'all try the free stretch, and for sure y'all will be back.
Yeah.
This lady done been I see you on the news, girl. Let's see, because she said with Raw KC, little old me, baby, honey, you are all around
Stop.
And on the Fox 4 KC. Yeah. So tell us about the spot, not little, the big spot you got on Fox 4 this year.
Yeah, so talking about. Earlier this year, we decided to, we wanted to branch out and let more people know about us. And we're like, what's better than the news?
Yeah.
So we had some connections there and we just went about it. I got busy, so I wasn't doing it as much. But earlier in the year, I was there, I think every other Wednesday or one Wednesday a month. I can't remember. It was long ago. But we thought that was a good avenue to, reach more people and tell them about us. And
how do you think? How do you think that it? Well, obviously, we went from, come on, this is less than a year. We're expanding.
Oh,
this is like happening fast. We got to, want y'all to keep up and let y'all know that anything is possible.
It happens so quickly.
And with the right partner, you could, it happens a little faster.
Right. and that's the thing. Oh my God. So back it up. When I met my husband, when we decided, hey, you're going to move out, mind you, he proposed to me in like 3 days. Of us even talking.
Oh my God.
So once I actually okay, I'm gonna give you a chance. Like he might 3 days, he was like
he knew. Like, what did you say to make the man already know
I think I was just,
And you knew exactly what you wanted at this point. Keep in mind.
I was like, I don't want no mess.
Yeah.
Period. I'm done with that. Mm-hmm. And I need you to be intentional with me. I need you to be clear. And I was like, because we had talked, we were laughing or whatever. And I was like, I'm about to move to Kansas City. That's crazy because when I was here for that masterclass, I was already thinking about moving to Kansas City.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So maybe it's just like,
it all just kind of happened.
Stuff gets aligned for you. Like, I've just been thinking about so many things and I'm like, oh, I know I'm doing this. I know I'm about to do this and that. And then the stuff happen or I'll get... somebody say something. It's like, dang, okay, God. No. What am I to
I'm very
do?
big on listening to myself. You get what I'm saying? And because I'm so connected, spiritually.
Yeah.
That's one thing I had to learn. I didn't do that until my 30s, my late 20s, 30s, where listen to yourself. And when something feels right or it feels wrong, listen to that because to me, that's God.
So,
but
yeah, that's crazy. So crazy.
I moved in that December. That March, we officially got engaged because I told him, I was like, I ain't moving to be your living girlfriend. I'm not moving 15 hours to the middle of the country and just to be your girlfriend. To me, that just didn't sit right to me.
That didn't sound right.
It just didn't. And I was upfront and honest about that. And I let him see every ugly part of me. I didn't try to hide nothing. Mm-hmm. I was just raw.
Okay. And that's how we
I let him see the attitudes. I let him see when I was mad, when I was irritated, when
What's your sign?
Aquarius.
Okay. And what is his sign?
He's a Taurus. Yeah. Taurus. We both got Aries moons, though.
That's yeah. So y'all probably... I know about them Aries. Fire sign. Right. Shout out to my son's father.
Right. Right.
See something else.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So for someone walking into the Lotus Room for the first time, What do you hope they feel like?
Oh my gosh. I hope that they feel safe, first of all. Because the biggest thing about what we do is I need you to be in a relaxed, calm state so that your body can be receptive to a stretch. So I need you to be just kind of open and feel like, okay, I can trust these people to do what they're gonna do and they're gonna help me. That's what I want you to feel first and foremost.
Get out y'all head.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, because I be okay. It's a funny story, and like I said, I met her husband on Facebook, so I didn't know this man from Adam, and I do my first stretch, and. All the men in my life tell me that I have a issue with being in control. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Your man told me the same thing. While I'm trying to tell this, I'm moving my body according to the way I want him to do it, right? When I'm supposed to just let him do it, okay? Yes. But I don't know.
Right.
But it F me up, y'all.
That's the hardest part of it.
I said, oh, God.
Let it go.
I said, this is so... And I just had the damn conversation with the man. So I'm like, like, thanks a lot. Like, I'm in here...
Full circle moment.
Super full circle moment. I'm clearly have a controlling issue. Yeah. And I like shit my way. Yeah. You know, when strangers tell you that and stuff, you just have to seek from within, and that's just what it is. So
for it to manifest in a physical way that you can really see.
Oh my God. Yes. No, that's what messed me up. Yeah. I'm like, come on, man. Right. Like, how could you even? Yeah. And so I'm like, all right, Geronda, this is Geronda talking, not Rocky. Like, all right, Geronda, not you.
Not your full government.
Yes, he's talking to you. This is spirit.
Absolutely. It happens just like that.
So no, get out your head, like she said. Mm-hmm. But I do feel good when walking into your space. Yeah. Very nice space, nice location, nice area, nice vibe. Yeah. I'm big on vibes. If I go somewhere and it's not a good vibe, I won't go back.
Baby, leave immediately.
Or even if I feel like I done been at a place like I could getting my nails done, my hair done there, but it could be somebody in there. Something's just off. Oh yeah, I won't go back.
Absolutely.
And I'm not asking no questions. I already know. You know what it is. Yeah. So what's something on the journey? What has this journey taught you about yourself? Because you have had it was like life happened. Yeah. 2022 wasn't that long ago.
It really wasn't.
And then you literally left your hometown.
Yeah, I left I'm from a very, not really. From my dance fitness community, I knew a couple of instructors, but I did not know them personally. I did not know them. I knew them as colleagues, like people at work.
Okay. So what about, so you've been here 3 years?
Since almost December. In December, it'll be 3 years.
And so what about now? Like I could tell from the way you answered that question. My man, honey. It sounds like her man is her best friend too. So let's get to it. Right. Do we got friends? Have we met Kansas City friends? How do you feel about Kansas City women with Charlotte? How are you with friends?
It's very different in Charlotte. Because I grew up in a small town, like 45 minutes from Charlotte. And I went to college in Charlotte and kind of stayed after I graduated. So I really didn't know many people. I've always been like a loner, like a just introvert type. Okay. I'll say ambivert because it depends on who I'm around and the energy. You get what I'm saying? Okay. But by the time I left Charlotte, let's just say I was ready to go. Right. Because a lot of people just not what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like weird stuff.
Yeah. So do you feel like, are you open or are you just kind of like, okay with like
both? Okay. I'm okay with being in my bubble and I'm okay to meet people. I've met so many cool people here, by the way. Even if just on a business level. And my husband, he's the social butterfly of our duo. Yeah. So I've met so many cool people through him.
So he pulls you on out of there. He pulls you on out of the house and
he does.
Get to the places.
He does. If it weren't for him, I'd probably just go to work at home and just be in my cave. And that's just how I am.
Okay. Yeah. So y'all balance. I like this story, y'all. me hope.
Yeah.
I love it. Y'all see, you can find love. Yeah. It just, you don't look for it.
Right.
It just finds you. And then it always finds you when you just fucking done. And you're done.
I really committed that time to like work on myself. Anything I wanted to do and explore. Jessica, what's going on with you? Let's work on some issues we got. Because I had some too, you know what I'm saying? Abandonment issues and betrayal issues and, you know, just going through life and dating, navigating dating. And what most of us have started dating in our teens, you know? So from what? My first little boyfriend was 15.
For so long.
From 15 to 37, there's a lot that goes on. You get what I'm saying? So I had a lot to deal with in my single time. And I chose to deal with that. And it was ugly. It was painful. It was uncomfortable.
But it was worth it.
But it was very worth it.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. I love it, love it, love it.
And to answer your question, like, as far as the friend thing, like I said, I'm open, but I haven't met, like, friends here.
Okay, so I like to, I always say, I'm funny, and I say stuff like, I wish you know how to have like Build-A-Bear.
Yeah,
I could build a nigga. So now I just made this up just now. We're gonna play Build a Friend. So what is your friend? Like if you just had one person outside of your husband that you could kind of like I do a lot of stuff by myself, but I got a couple girlfriends, and my best friend is a guy. We've been friends since first grade. Aww. But I do a lot of stuff by myself. So I go wine tasting. I do different stuff. Like but all my friends, like I got certain friends for certain stuff. Right. Because all my friends ain't into wine, or all my friends don't drink, or I smoke, everybody don't smoke. I know I could go to the opera with this friend, or you know, so what if you could put one good friend together? What would that? Not even just what y'all would do, like of course we want you can do stuff with anybody, all the other stuff. A friend is we gonna get real, because I ain't got that many friends. I count them on my hand, my real friends. But you know, what do you think? Like loyalty for me, loyalty. I want somebody of good character. You're just the same person in and out my face. Somebody I can laugh with. Somebody that attempts to get me. You know, we're all different. We all got different thinking patterns in the way we go about things, but somebody who's willing to see things from my perspective and vice versa. Somebody to make me think. Somebody that's, first of all, secure in themselves as well. That's been my trouble with women in the past. They feign security and confidence. Okay. And I can see through it. You can tell. And then you're really like you're in tune with yourself. You're into fitness. I know you did say you had classes. What kind of classes what do you do? So before diving fully into this stretch therapy thing, because it's really in a good way have taken over my life, but in my previous life, I like to say I'm a fitness instructor and personal trainer. So now I only teach one class, which is good because it keeps me sane. Okay. I love this class, the dance fitness class. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to try that out. I teach at Genesis on World Parkway on Wednesday nights at 7:45. Okay. And we just dance, you know, music you would hear on the radio, pop, hip hop, reggae. And get a good workout in. Get a good workout in. The routines are easy, repetitive, sassy, sexy, but you also get a good workout too. Okay. So I'm going to have to add that to my list. Yes. Come on out. Get there. You said on Wednesday. Wednesday night, 7:45. Okay. Wednesday night, 7:45, Genesis Ward Parkway. Be there. Yep. Or be square. Period. That's nice. Yes. I got. That's like my stress reliever. Out. That's when I don't have to be. You know, I can twerk and pee. Yeah, and you know what I'm saying. Yes, absolutely. And get to help other people, because in another way, like, is that fulfilling for you? Like, I feel like that'd be so fulfilling to like. Because you're helping, that's in both, like with your class and stress therapy. Because you could have people that's come from like surgery or athletes, right? And stuff like that. So you're like really helping people.
When I got into fitness, first of all, I got into fitness by accident. It's so crazy. God is so funny. There's this saying where it says, we have plans and God laughs, right? Huh. And so when I first graduated college, I graduated with a sociology degree.
Okay.
I love people on an intimate level, just from the base up. And I really want to understand and help people from a spiritual, physical,
I love that,
and mental standpoint. So I graduated college and became the general manager of a yoga studio. And I started getting into yoga and stuff, and it was great. And then the students started asking me for like Zumba. I'm like, Zumba?
Yeah.
And that was the thing, but I didn't. I was fresh out of college. I was young. I was like, okay, I'll get y'all a Zumba instructor, whatever. So I put the little thing on Indeed trying to find me a Zumba instructor to come to this yoga studio. And the girl came, and I'll never forget, her name was Sabina, and baby, she was from Colombia. Oh. And it was that authentic Zumba. It wasn't this washed Zumba. So it was like that real authentic Zumba. Baby, I was in the corner like 30 minutes in, like, I cannot keep up.
Yeah,
oh my God, I was breathing hard, and I was like, oh my God. So the owners of the yoga studio, they would breeze in, you know, for their quarterly meeting with me. And I'm like, y'all, like I hired the Zumba instructor and the people are really liking it. And I was so excited, right? And young, 20, whatever. And they were like, you know, that's good, but what's going to happen if she doesn't have a sub, or if she gets sick, or she can't come? I was
right, and then
I didn't think that far. I was like, shut up! I didn't think that far.
Like, I was just so excited to tell y'all about my great idea and how great it went. Like,
and you know, luckily at that time, nothing like that had happened, so I didn't even think. But that was my training to be in leadership at the time. You know what I'm saying? So they were like, "Well, you need to go get certified just in case, you know, she needs a sub or somebody needs to step in." And I was like, oh, no.
Because it was too much for you, huh?
Yeah, I was like, no. Well, they was like, yes, and we'll pay for it, but you got to go. So I went and got certified in Zumba, honey. And you know what? It was so cool, though. It was so cool. I love Zumba. And I eventually started working for this other company called Mixed Fit. And I worked my way up to the corporate office, and I eventually started traveling the country training dance fitness instructors.
Wow, that's tight. Have you did I went to her name is Rita. The stepping. Girl, I went there, got a stepper after that class. I said, woo.
She is killing it, by the way.
I wasn't ready. Yes. And I feel like her, I seen it just watching her on the internet. And then I was like, I'm going to try, because here I go. You know, I'm trying. That was my new thing too that I tried last year. And I took my mom. And baby, I wasn't ready, but it was a vibe.
I wasn't ready.
No. Because I was just like, it looks so easy.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. And I love that she does like beginner classes too, though.
Yes,
so she does beginner classes.
Yes, so she added. That's another thing. These women are just expanding, and just God just does things for you when you're just doing and living in your purpose.
Right.
And I seen her classes from her pictures of a couple people just get bigger and bigger, and her adding more classes to her site, and just then the beginners class and all that. I'm like, that's so dope.
The crazy thing,
and her husband behind that camera. Her husband catching the stuff when you come, just the love behind it all. I just need to say yes.
I met Rita one time in person. I actually stretched her one time. We did Grind Fit a couple years ago.
Oh, really?
And I met her that one time, but she was really, really cool. I love to see her growth and her classes. I'll be watching, girl. I follow you on Instagram.
Shout out to Rita. Y'all go check her out. I wish I knew exactly the name right off the bat.
I just know her IG, Body by Rita.
Body by Rita. And she going up on TikTok. Period. Just type it in. I'm sure y'all find her. That's something good to try out too, because we want to stay. We want to be healthy, even though a lot of us may look young and all that. Right. In reality, the number is what's the number, and the inside is still doing what it's gonna do. So
and my father passed at 42 of a heart attack.
Oh my
42
God, really?
years old.
That's young.
And that's what made me kind of like search out in the wellness field. Like, we need to I want to tell everybody about it. Everybody that looks like me. Like I love it for other groups, and that's fine. I include them. I love them. They support me too. But primarily our Black people, like, get up and move.
Yeah. Move. Because if nobody tell you,
yes,
I mean, you should know to move around. Right. But if nobody's feeding it into you, like we're feeding all these negative things that we be doing and sharing all the negative stuff.
Yes.
If we share more positive, more healthy stuff, more affirmations, more things like that, I think the world would be a better place if everybody is big on self-care.
Yes.
That is like with the mind, body, and soul.
That way you can give out into the world.
Yes.
That's how you pass on.
And then it'll be a little more calmer. So I feel like here, I love my town, KC. A lot of people are just so angry. If we start with self first and do some things for self and whatever, figure out what's good for us, then we could be better for everybody else. Like, especially those of us that's running households and things like that, got kids or spouses, and some of us are taking care of our parents and different things like that. So everybody got their own things going on. So you had to, but take care of yourself first. Absolutely. I always say that.
You can't pour from an empty cup.
Right. I seen something, a lady did an example and was pouring and did. I was like, oh, that's I think I cried. I'm so emotional when stuff come up. It be like for a purpose. It like when I'm asking for something or questioning myself. So it's crazy.
There's so many things I think happen to us emotionally over a course of time, and you literally don't have time to process because you have kids and you got work and you got your husband and you got other parents, like you said, all these other things that kind of distract you from dealing with the emotions. And then that's when, the anger comes out. That's when things start to manifest in your body. Pains, aches, pains, injuries, things like that. Because your body keeps score. Right. If you never shed a tear, your body still knows that you're stressed and you're hurting.
And you gotta let it out. I think it's okay to cry now. Y'all, I ain't cried so much in I think the last 2 years. I just be crying, like just letting stuff out and just letting it out. Not that I don't cry just in front of everybody. You ain't gonna just see me cry, right? But I had my times where y'all know I'm team mental health, so I have a therapist all that time. I might cry during that time. I might cry in the shower. I might cry on the weekends when I'm kid free. Get it out, and then so I could be strong. Or I might just be scrolling and see like the lady pouring the cup and explaining how people pouring from an empty cup.
It's just like and that.
Just like that.
It's just like that. Oh my God.
Okay, so before we play a game, I'm going to ask you one more question.
Yeah.
And I am going to put up. This is the Lotus Room, KC. So what we're going to do, I want to basically, if the Lotus Room could talk, what would it say about the people who built it? So this is the Lotus Room, and they can't even see it. So what is the Lotus Room saying about you and Dre?
They genuinely want to help you and see you do better. Like, they genuinely want to help you move through whatever issues you're working through in your body. We want to help you improve your quality of life.
Yeah. You heard it. Lotus Room, KC is improving the quality of life. Everybody's life. Brown, purple, black, yellow, white. Just life, because we want to live as long as we can and healthy, not miserable. You don't want to be on your last leg and be miserable.
Right, because what kind of life is that, honestly?
Not a good one. Yeah. So we're going to have some fun.
Oh, God.
We like to play games here.
Okay.
At Raw KC. So, let's see. We're going to play Let's Get Raw. It's one of my new things. I just dropped it I dropped it with Rob Ruckus. Shout out to Rob Ruckus. Make sure y'all still play his music. That latest CD is, I think it's Church of the Trenches. It's a great album. No cursing, straight spiritual, lyrical,
substance.
All that. Yes, that's the word for that. You have to check them out. Okay. So basically, let's get raw. I'm just going to ask you a question, and we're going to answer. It's like we're just getting up and close and personal with you the raw way.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what? Well, I was about to ask you what's the most adventurous thing you done. I feel like, baby, taking that chance in a month was
the craziest thing I've ever done.
Was
literally?
It? Yeah, I probably should. That's what I'm like. I think,
and I was still processing that once I moved. Like I was processing
really
that.
I really packed up everything and just drove.
And it's so crazy because the colleagues are telling about the dance fitness people. I really think, a couple of them had some good intentions, but they were like, let's hang out. Let's go. And then I just did not want to.
Maybe it just didn't feel right.
At the time, I was sad as hell and didn't know it. I was grieving that I left my home.
That's, grieving comes in different ways.
Yeah.
I just had a therapy session this week. And last week is a new day of the week, but and basically I am currently grieving my daughter going out to college. I'm grieving the loss of this relationship due to distance. Like death. It feels like death.
And it is. An ending is death. Like, even though your daughter going to school is a good thing, even though I wanted to leave Charlotte, even though I was ready to leave, we have to see it's okay to grieve those things, the good things that end. But new beginnings come out of that.
Right. And so, okay. I've always been a runner. Mm-hmm. When it comes to a lot of things, especially men. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So without getting into much on camera, that's where I'm at.
Right.
It's but the man knows me so well for God to put a man back in my life that was literally my first love for the third time. Right after I manifested for him, was just like, dang, and we both a little special.
Yes.
So the man, and I don't know what,
my advice.
He told me quit being scared and quit running.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what he told me.
I think you should go for it. That's just my unsolicited advice.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, this is about you. So what's something on your bucket list that you haven't done that you want to do?
Oh my gosh, something on my bucket list. I want to do a retreat of some sort. Maybe fitness, wellness, something. I don't know.
Wellness retreat.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Like a healing type.
Why is healing retreat so high? So that's something I've been wanting to do, you guys. I'm researching and looking up different places. I'm like, well, if anybody want to sponsor me going to a wellness retreat,
open to that.
Please hit my Cash App, Rock and Raw. I would love to be there. It's like 5,000 and up, but I'm, you heard me tell my stories. I work for the state of Missouri. I'm a kid going out to college. I'm just doing what I can do.
Right.
So if you guys could, I would love it. It would change my life. And then I could change other people's life.
That part.
So
I'm so drawn to that. I've seen,
you should do it. I think that would be nice.
I would love to do that. Bucket list. I
can see that. We're manifesting. She's gonna have a retreat, and maybe this will be the first one.
We putting it out there in the universe.
And since it's since we manifested it, maybe I'll get it for 4,000. Right. Cause you gonna get the bag. Cause you definitely gonna get the bag out there. Okay, what's your ultimate dream vacation?
Bali, Indonesia.
That's so sexy. Bali. Would you get on the elephants and shit?
You know what? I would try to be scared. I'll be honest, because something that big next to me, I would. You heard about that elephant that stomped that lady out?
What?
Killed her, right?
Okay.
And then went to her funeral and stomped her out again in the casket.
I know you lying.
They say elephants have good memory. So I'm on the elephant side, by the way.
Why did
she did something? I don't know what she did. I don't know the full story.
Well, let's go to Bali and eat the nice fruit on the water.
Yeah, I want one of them nice massages that they do. Baby, you can rent one of them big houses, and like the exchange as far as U.S. currency, and it's not like pennies. It's like nothing. I'm like, yo, I want to do that. I want the nice, pool. I want the big open doors, the nice healthy breakfast. Like, yes, I want all that.
You hear that, hubby?
Period.
Bali. Okay. So, what about? Well, so do y'all have kids?
No.
Do y'all want to have kids?
At this point in time, no.
She said that real fast, y'all did.
Yeah.
You enjoy it.
I'm 37 now. The Lotus Room. We've been married. We literally had our 2-year anniversary in June, but the Lotus Room is 1 year old. So the Lotus Room is the baby right now. and I don't know.
Y'all got an animal?
No, and I've been trying to talk my husband into getting me a dog.
Come on, we manifested.
I want a little baby Yorkie. I just want something maybe I can take to the studio with me. Sometimes he's sitting in the corner while I'm stretching or something.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Because while my daddy be taking, he pulled up to the restaurant with his Yorkie in his backpack.
Yes.
Girl, too much. Okay. Girl. And guess what? My little, my daddy's dog name is Rocky.
Aww.
So yeah, I said, now why the hell was y'all naming the dog after me? But the dog came with the name Rocky, so I let it slide.
That was
so I shared the name with the dog, y'all.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Confession.
That's probably why they picked it. Like, oh, yep, that's the one.
So, okay, real quick before we go. Mm-hmm. This or that. So you just pick one or the other. Mm-hmm. Cold or hot?
Hot.
Long or short?
Long.
Savory or sweet?
Oh, man, depends on the time of the month.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay, book or TV?
Oh, God. Just depends. I do like to read, though. I like to read.
What kind of books do you like to read?
I like...
Well, I know you said you went to school
I'm a nerd.
So you like...
I like human studies. Mm-hmm. I like fantasy, romance, really anything. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, raw or filtered?
Raw.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And this is raw, Casey?
Period.
And we here. And I'm so happy you came.
Thank you for having me. This was fun.
So, I don't know if you watched my show or not.
Yeah, I watched the episode.
Okay, well, we be doing the Rocky, so I'm going to make you get up and I'm going to teach you how to do the Rocky.
Let's do it.
And watch this T-body. Yeah!
Stop.
Motivating me. I got to suck my shit in when you get up. I'm done. Remember, she's taking. Close your eyes. And I'm me. Close your eyes. Okay. So, basically, I do the Rocky when I'm about to stir some shit up. Period. Okay. And I get messy sometimes. Sometimes I wake up and be messy. Right. Or I just feel it in the air. You know? Okay. So I be doing this. I go around the world. I'm like, I'm stirring it up. I'm stirring it up. We stirring it up. We stirring some shit. Hey, we go to the Lotus Room and we getting a stretch. And we're going to go to Genesis on Wednesdays at 7:45 Ward Parkway.
Yes.
And we're going to work it out. Period.
I see y'all there.
Coming.
Thank you
so much.
I appreciate it.
And y'all, this is Raw Casey, where we are real ass women having real ass conversations. The conversation was flowing so well, I forgot the plug of the damn song of the day. And baby, the song of the day is hot. It's hot, it's hot, it's hot. Decipher is back out. My cousin is back out. If y'all watch this, y'all see he was on the freestyle episode with Tywee, my brother. They spit it, they coming back out. It ain't no age to dopeness.
Right.
So he's back out and it's called This Ain't That. So we're gonna play that. We riding out. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time.
Yeah. You dig a tree. This ain't that. Yeah. Boy, genius did this. Keep quiet, cause you ain't comprehending where your place at. Talking hella reckless like these young niggas don't stay strapped. Murderers, bring disruption to the place you lay at. Stop faking like you go, cause once you started, ain't no take backs. This ain't that. Nah, nigga, this ain't that. This ain't that. This ain't that.
Hey, this ain't that, and I'm too solid for you to beat me. Never take offense from a nigga that went on PC. You haven't paid rent, then there's nothing that you can teach me. And you gon' need some sticks to reach me. Capping loyalty, boy, you don't practice what you preaching. Broke ass nigga, how you gon' shit before you eat? Remember all them lessons my mama gave me, them beatings. Remember riding around with them sticks and we high speeding. Smoking so much kush, got it look like my eyes bleeding. Watching time pass, it's grass over the caskets. Laughing at the suckers, I outlast me. Fall out with my guys, it get drastic. Double down, wrap him up in plastic. This ain't that, fully came dirty. Caught a body, got it sent right back. Recycle throwaways, war for days, and I still get scratched. Get lost on this highway to hell and still get back. You can have an O-line and still get sacked.
Cause you ain't comprehending where your place at. Talking hella reckless like these young niggas don't stay strapped. Murderers, bring disruption to the place you lay at. Stop faking like you go, cause once you started, ain't no take backs. This ain't that. Nah, nigga, this ain't that. This ain't that. This ain't that. They say it's cool to fake it till you make it, but I promise you, this ain't that. Surrounded by these real ones and killers, you better stay strapped. Thumb amputated for life, I wouldn't change that. Come around banging, I promise you I'ma bang back. Good fellas, by reputation, it's hard to stay that. Like Afghans, eternally rotting into the plane crash. Stay in your lane or they scanning you like a K-tag. Come hunting where you hang at and nail you just like a train track. Had to separate myself from the goofy and all the lame cats. Can't eat around no team that ain't motivated to make scratch. Back at it with the type of intensity that you can't match. Get splashed on for prying in my business like a pink cat. Stop messaging my inbox, asking me where the gang at. Your partner fucked around and found out. You gotta face that. Motion is organic, my nigga, so you can't fake that. Stop acting like you go, cause once you start, it ain't no take back. Keep quiet, cause you ain't comprehending where your place at. Talking hella reckless like these young niggas don't stay strapped. Murderers, bring disruption to the place you lay at. Stop faking like you go, cause once you start, it ain't no take back.